Follow me through. Boom, 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 boom. Hi. Following on with a little quick trade today from what I've been doing this week. Roll the intro. I'll tell you all about it. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Langers and I am the Scruffy Trader. And what I'm going to be doing today is following on from a couple of the trades that I've done this week. And I'm going to trade it live in front of you. Some like it, some don't. But if you do like it, please crack a thumbs up. And if you like real world trading, because that's exactly what this is, please subscribe. Genuinely helps and motivates me to do more of this. So why am I doing it? Well, trading is my job, what I do for a living. I'm fortunate that I can work here and spend time with Winky, my wife, or I can work at home. Marvelous. You know, tell me what's better than that. And I also enjoy doing the YouTube channel as a hobby. You know, no ulterior motives, because my wages comes from that screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump onto the charts and I'll just let you see a trade open and close. Simple as that. And hopefully it'll inspire you with your trading to see that it is possible. So come with me. Let's jump onto the charts. Okay, guys, so I'm on the chart. And if you've been following this week, you'll have seen that I kept an eye on the US CAD. And with it being Friday, I want a little quick in and out. And talking of quick in and outs, I'm just going to give a quick shout out to a couple of guys who help and support me. Frank Andrew down in Derbyshire, sun is still shining, and Barry Johnson. Now Barry asked an incredibly important question, and I've sent you an email, Barry, to try and give you a few pointers. But the question is excellent. How do you know when a move is over? The real answer is nobody knows. So you just have to take best guess by the clues that are around you. And I'll try and address that a little bit in this video. But one of the reasons that I scale and put targets into all of my orders is because nobody knows. So one of the easiest ways to do it is just look for a structure point, sort of like this here. So that is a reasonable target area to get to, or underneath. Oh, great, coffee. Because we need a coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, likes Winky as well. So let's have a look. So this is interesting me. It's coming into, yeah. If I drop this onto a 15-minute, and then I'll go back, the areas that I'm looking for is now starting to come into play. So I'm going to drop some orders in very quickly for this. Now, I want to be in and out relatively quick. We're going to buy the market. So I'll put my orders in. I've been watching this most of the morning. And essentially, whenever I'm putting orders to the market must come to me. It always has to. And the reason why that I do that, it gives me a bit of wriggle room as to why I want to take the trade. Okay. And I know you'll scratch your head and say, well, you're taking the trade to make money. I am, but I want to do it in a safe manner. So that has to slam in. And the idea is it continues to truck in that direction. And you'll often hear me say, keep on trucking. And that's what I mean. Carry the goods forward. Okay, there we are. See, the market's triggered. So the market had to come into me. If it was going the other way, it wouldn't have trucked. It would have just left me behind and I'm safe. But if I instantly pressed go into the market, then I am at the mercy of the market straight away. At least I have a little bit of an edge if I make the market come to me, because like I say, there we are. It's triggered and pretty much gone into profit, you know, so it's gone through the spread already. Happy days. And the idea is to keep that movement running. And if you can catch it on a good impulse move, it'll come and it'll take out a number of orders. As soon as I've taken out a number of orders, I will pull into break even and then see where the rest of it will go. And this is kind of your answer to your question, Barry. Because I don't know. Nobody does. You know, it doesn't matter who you are, what guru you've been speaking to. They don't know. You know, it's like saying, what are the lottery numbers on Saturday? It's just your best guess. The difference with trading is you can look at clues from the past to influence your decision, and hopefully you're slightly better odds than what the market is. And that's how you overcome the market, you know, just by looking at the past and making an informed decision, essentially. So on this one, if I go back out to an hour, you can see there's been a long drive all week. And it's Friday. I don't like trading on a Friday because it's wildcard day. But what I do know is if I see a move like this all week and it hasn't retraced in any form, there's a higher probability that these traders are going to be getting out. So they will start shutting their positions down, and that will create a retracement. And that's kind of what we've been seeing here. So from last night, they've been getting out. So there's a high probability it's going to come into this structure area here. And that's what I'm playing on. So there's the first target just underneath, and the other targets are through that structure point, with the last one being at the top. If it gets up to the very top, result. If it doesn't, and it just knocks out the orders and I get myself to break even, then the job is done. I know I've been paid, I'm risk-free, and I've protected my account. And that's all you can do as a trader. And that's it, guys. It's as simple as that. That is the big secret. Protect your account. But there you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let the trade play out. I'll come back to it at the end and we'll have a little bit of a summary. And like I say, hopefully it'll inspire you guys to keep your trading simple and hopefully profit from it. Hope so. Anyway, that's the idea. Because like I say, I'm trying to keep this as real as I can. I am no Steven Spielberg. My filament skills will never be much better than they are, but I am trying. You know, I bought better equipment and stuff like that, just to try and make it a bit clearer. But if any of you guys know how to work Audacity, I'd be very grateful if you could help me, as I am helping you guys. Just simply to try and make the videos better. But there you go. So like I say, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Please subscribe. Got a question, just check the comments and I'll do my best to help you. All right, see you on the other side. Okay guys, so that's it. I'm home. Everything's cashed out on the way. Just closed it off because it was getting on to 5 o'clock and I really didn't want to carry this across a weekend. Although I still think my premise is correct. So it ended up being a good day. Had to manage it a little bit. And as I said, it was a follow-on from the trades I've done this week. And I did one yesterday, which was seamless. It was a full camera track going through the markets. I mentioned that I'd be watching this yesterday. And not only was it seamless on going through the markets, I never came off the camera. I dropped onto the trades I was going to take and I did it in front of you. Some liked it, some didn't, but can't please everybody. I can't be any fairer than that, guys. I really can't. And for those of you who don't believe it, just don't watch me. I do this for enjoyment, no other reason. Okay? But why did I take this trade today? It's very simple. It was because of that drive. And when I looked at the markets this morning, this was a good contender. Yeah, I thought it might have rattled up a bit better than it has. And it may well do tonight, but it's Friday. So I don't want to be sitting on it. And it was very simple. Pick your top, pick your bottom. Well, nice and simple. Get a fib. There's your top. You can see it clearly. And the move ended here. Yes, there was a little bit of retracement here, but it didn't do anything. So it kept on going. But when you came down onto this section at the bottom, you can see it's moving up. It's not pushing down any further. So it's a good indicator that that move is over, which is why I bought it. And when it comes down to risk, because people pull me on risk all the time, I break my trades up, as you see, to control risk. It's why I do it, and it's how I do it. And if it's not the way you do it, do what works for you. This works for me. I'll put in multiple orders that I can either carve off in a loss or carve off in a profit. And it keeps me in a trade. I have a mental stop, which I marked in, which would be under here. And I have a hard stop, which would have been under there. And you've heard me say it many times before. I have two stops, a mental and a hard. And the hard stop is always hidden behind a second structure point. Well, that's the second structure point. There's the first one. I can't be any clearer than this. So there we go. Anyway, so I've enjoyed it. It's been a decent day. It's paid me because it is my job, contrary to what some other people say. I don't know. It just astounds me. It really does astound me. But never mind. So what are we going to do, guys? Well, for me, I'm going to have a good weekend off, have a coffee, trade the coffee in for a beer, have a pizza, and I'll let you lot work out what I'm going to be doing on Sunday. Hello. So with all of that, had a great week. Hope to see you next week. And if not, remember, guys, do what you love. The money will follow. See you all in the next one.